Right, time for inspection. We all tooled up?
Yeah.
Book?
Yes.
Spray? Tools?
Yes.
And let the chickens out. What's going on in there? Can you come here? See? So we've got the wasp trap on. And the wasp trap's on because the wasps get hungry and it's easier for them to kind of defend their territory. See the little hole? There's only one little hole that they go through.
Yeah.
It's quite good actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very clever. Should we pop the lid over here?
What's all this stuff here?
That is probably a bit of propolis. It's probably where we had some frames out. Let's put the supers over here and let's just check the main hive first, shall we? It feels quite heavy.
There must be a little honey in it.
Potentially.
Are they queen excluders?
That's the queen excluders. Why do we put those on there?
So that the queen can't get through?
Yeah. You don't want eggs in your honey, do you?
Oh. Whoa.
It's been a couple of weeks since we last looked at the hive. We're now fully framed up. A couple of weeks ago we had to deal with our wild comb incident, which I proudly took out and showed to my mother-in-law.
Oh my goodness me, that is fascinating.
On a very hot day. So my lovely comb, full of bees, mostly hatched, melted in the midday sun and fell off. So we had two huge bits of comb on the floor, covered in bees. And then over about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, all the bees crawled back into the hive. And we were left with two very large bits of comb. It was amazing. So Isobel took it to school. It was great. And Hattie took it to school for show and tell. So as we can see now, we're left with normal frames and the bees are now looking quite healthy. So we'll have a quick check through. We'll check for, what are we going to check for?
Eggs.
Eggs.
The queen.
The queen.
Larvae.
Larvae.
And capped brood.
Capped brood.
And nectar.
Yeah.
And honey.
General health. So shall we have a look?
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
Me.
Who's making notes? Who's the note taker?
Me.
Right, so you can use a tool. You just pop it in the gap. That's it. There. Same at this side. Yeah. Now you might need a bit of help holding that one.
I think that one's got lots of honey on it.
This one's quite heavy. Should I help? Take
That's
it.
just, that's all honey.
Right.
That's all honey.
Now that looks
Honey.
like, we've got honey on one side.
Buddy, can I, you know that hole there, that's where I took the honey out?
Yes, Isobel, that's where, this is where Isobel got hungry one day and took a spoon and took a whole load of honey out. See what they've done? They've mended it, haven't they?
They haven't, but there's no honey in it.
Well, they sort of mended it.
Yeah.
It's quite clever.
Yeah. Can I hold the next one?
Yeah. Try not to squash any when you do that. If it's too heavy, then you must say.
They are so rough.
Look. I can tell there's no honey in this one, Isobel, because it's really light. When there's honey in it, it probably weighs about 5 times as much as that. There's cat brood and larvae in here. I can see some eggs in there, actually. Tiny, very difficult to see, but so somebody's laying something, which is good. Excellent news. Aren't you looking forward to seeing your queen? Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll have to keep looking then, won't we? She's going to be somewhere where she's laying, isn't she? Those two cells look a bit suspicious, don't they?
Is that a queen cell?
I'm not sure if it is or not. There's nothing in those.
Can I cut it?
If you want to. Try and be careful. And go for one. Yeah, there's nothing in that one either, so just take it out. This, uncertain as to whether we have a drone cell or an old queen cell. Although I can't actually see the queen, which is not the best sign, I'm fairly confident she's there because we've got lots of eggs. So I'm reckoning that there's quite a lot of activity going on in there. So I think pretty much everything is okay. Why do we put the dummy board back on?
To separate them.
So we don't have to deal with any more wild comb, isn't it? Because last time there was a big gap.
Oh, yeah.
And they made use of that gap by building loads of wild comb. So this goes in right at the end there, so it closes off the hive. There you go. We can look for the honey now. Where are we going to find the honey?
In the supers,
In the supers.
I think.
Right. Let's pop this back on here for a second. Shall we look in here?
Yes. Oh, this is heavy.
Ooh, look at that.
Nuts and honey.
Look at that.
On this one, it's not all done.
Might have to leave this one a little bit longer.
Oh, but
Well, no, I'm just saying. I see the white. The white is where they've capped it, and the shine is where they haven't capped it. I think they leave it uncapped to let quite a bit of moisture out. I think you're supposed to wait until about, I can't know if it's 75, 90% of them are capped off. I have to check in the book. So let's pop that back in. I would say, judging by weight, this one's got quite a lot in it.
That's got loads.
That one's pretty good, isn't it? So we'll definitely have that one when it's not covered in bees.
Yeah. Can we get the honey now?
Well, we could, but the only problem is if we take one of these into the kitchen and give it to Mummy to scrape off the honey, what's she going to do? Do you think she'd be happy?
No.
No. So what we're going to have to do is put the clearer boards on, and the way they work is they go underneath here between these frames and the bottom of the hive, and then over the course of 24 hours, so a whole day I'm afraid.
Oh, I want to do it today.
I know, but we've got to get rid of the bees. It's only another day. You've already waited about 6 months, so, you know, it's one more day. One more day. What I need to do is pop that on this board. The bees will then go down into the hive, and they can't get back. Pop that on there. Got it in the grooves. That's on there. Right, so we've got lots of honey,
Yeah.
2 clearer boards, and 24 hours.
Oh.
Let's go.